Hola y bienvenidos a Divertido con Subjunctivo. Today we're going to be talking about subjunctive. Subjunctive is referred to either as a tense or a mood within the Spanish language. Subjunctive is used whenever the speaker wants to express doubt or uncertainty. So phrases that are objective or have certainty would require the indicative tense. I know this sounds kind of confusing, but hopefully at the end of this video it will all make sense. Today we'll be looking at the most common situations in which subjunctive is used: wishes, doubts, impersonal expressions, and cuando plus future expressions. Let's begin with wishes. Wishes are something that you hope will happen, but because it's not certain that it will come true, subjunctive is required. Some of the trigger verbs you should look for when reading or writing subjunctive sentences are querer que and esperar que. Remember, if you wish something about yourself, subjunctive is not required. You must wish something about someone or something else in order for it to be subjunctive. Let's look at a case of a subjunctive sentence. Yo quiero que tú pases tus clases. I want that you will pass your classes. Querer que, the trigger verb, is present and it goes from yo to tu, so you have the subject change. And because you're not certain that you will pass your classes, then the uncertainty requires subjunctive. I am not certain that you will pass your classes. Now let's look at the non-subjunctive sentence. Yo quiero pasar mis clases. I want to pass my classes. Now, because you're wishing something about yourself, subjunctive is automatically not required, even though it was a trigger verb. So the indicative would be used. Let's look at a subjunctive sentence. Yo espero que no nieve hoy. I hope that it will not snow today. Esperar que is present, so you have the trigger verb, and it goes from I to the weather, so there's the subject change. And because there might be a 50-50% chance of snow, we're not certain that it will happen, and the uncertainty automatically causes subjunctive. Let's look at the non-subjunctive form. No nievará hoy. It will not snow today. Now this statement has complete certainty. It will not snow today because the future tense is used. There's no trigger verb and there's no change in subject, and there's complete certainty, so there's 3 against a 1. There's no chance of subjunctive being used and indicative must be present. Let's look at the final subjunctive sentence. No quiero que Meg se case con Jack. I don't want Meg to marry Jack. Now, there's the change in subject. It goes from yo to Meg, and the querer que is present, so we have the trigger verb. And because, who knows, Meg may still marry Jack. I don't know what Meg's thinking. There is the uncertainty. So all 3 things is what causes subjunctive. Let's look at the final non-subjunctive form of that. Meg no se casará con Jack. Meg will not marry Jack. This statement has complete certainty, and because there is no trigger verb and no change in subject, indicative must be used. I hope this clears up some of the problems people may be having with wishes, but as you can see, it's pretty easy. Good luck!